All right, everybody, here is part 2 of our live learning classroom. So here we go. We're in our live learning classroom, and we are going to greet our teacher. And I'm going to greet my teacher by coming over to my chat box, and I'm going to type hello.
Hello. So in our second video, we are going to look at how to use our live learning session platform. So the first thing I would like is for Ms. Fischetti to private chat me. So please, Ms. Fischetti, would you show us how to use private chat?
All right. So my teacher wants me to private message him. Now this main chat, all of your friends, all of your teachers can see what you are typing in this main chat. But in order to send your teacher a private message, you come down to the All little tab and you find your teacher's name. Now I'm going to send my teacher a message. I'm going to tell him hi.
Hi. Hello. So I'm going to message back as the teacher and say hello back to Ms. Fischetti. Thank you for doing that. Now the second thing we are going to do is we are going to go over how to use the tools. So often a teacher will say, does anybody want to write on the board? And a lot of people will sometimes say yes. So, Ms. Fischetti, would you please tell me what month it is or what year it is on the board? So I'll give you the tools. And you can go to the board and write one of those two things in.
Okay, so now my teacher has given me the tools. How do I know this? Well, all of the tools have popped up magically. So I have a pencil tool, I have different shapes if I'm using those for math, I have a text tool if I want to type something out. But for this time, I'm just going to use the pencil, and my teacher is asking me what month it is. I know that it is the month of August, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to circle the month.
Okay, very good. It is the month of August. Thank you for going ahead and circling that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take away the tools now. And now we're going to take a look at how you can request to speak. How can you request to be on camera or both? So go ahead and request to do one of those things, Ms. Fischetti.
So now my teacher is asking me to raise my hand. Where is the hand raising button? It's all the way up at the top right-hand corner of my screen. So if I put my mouse over this little hand, it says request to speak. I only need to click it one time.
Okay, thank you. So now as the teacher, I have the option to either accept both. I have the option to accept video or accept audio. So which would you like to do, Ms. Fischetti?
My teacher is giving me the option to use either my microphone, my camera, or both. Today I just want to use my microphone, so I'm going to tell him in text chat. So I'm going to use my keyboard to come down and say, just my mic, please.
Okay, so she says just the mic, please. So please over the mic tell me what year it is.
Now I know that I am able to speak because I see my picture up here right next to my teacher, and I know that my teacher and all of my friends can hear my answer. So the year, Mr. W, is 2018.
Excellent. Good job. So you want to show everyone how to exit out now?
Sure thing. So in order to stop my microphone or stop my camera or both, I just need to bring my mouse over and kind of put it over my picture. And what I'm going to see is a little X. To stop my broadcast, I click on that. Another little box is asking me stopping my broadcast. Yes. So I want to click on that first blue button.
Okay, thank you. So the last thing we are going to go over is how to screen share. Now this is something not necessarily on your part, more or less something on the teacher's part. So sometimes we don't want to, or we want to show you something else other than what is on this screen here. So we are going to go ahead and screen share. For example, we're going over maybe the difference between a river and a creek. So I'm going to show you the picture, a couple pictures of rivers. So I'm going to go ahead and screen share, and then you can see the pictures of rivers. in Google. And then whenever I'm done showing you that, I will go ahead and stop that. And it'll bring you right back to the regular classroom. And that's about all our live learning session platform is. If you have any other questions, please ask your teacher. But that is it for today's session. Thank you, Ms. Fischetti.
So my teacher is now going to end the classroom session. I know that the session has ended because this little alert pops up and then it brings me back to the PA Distance Learning main web page. So that's all there is for today about the live learning classroom. Thanks for joining us.